a jingling.
You get into the right side, the correct side. We find ourselves in a freezing cold Blackpool. Yes, we're back in Blackpool to enjoy the winter delights of the end of November. And we're going to stay in a hotel tonight, which is called Bailey's, is it? Bailey's. And we're going to go out to an amazing place to eat. Well, it looks amazing. We're going to try this place to eat, and we're going to bring you a bit of a food review and a bit of a Blackpool review. And we'll cross here and we'll see how cold it is. Maybe if we get down to the seafront, we'll see how cold it is. There, of course, we've got the famous original Mark Kelly's on the corner, and we've got a tram. Here we are on green, so we can cross. There he goes. Look at that, he is going through, even though the crossing's on green. He's heading through, he doesn't want to wait, the old tram. There he goes. Stargate. The green might be for cars, not for us, but we've run across anyway. That's Stargate tram there, the Stargate tram, yeah. So right, we're going to head down this street here. Trying to see what it's called. I'm not familiar with all of the street names really in Blackpool. I know them better in Southport really. But yeah, we're going to head down here, and now Bailey's is a newly renovated hotel. I think it's not too far down here, so we'll head down and we'll try and find it. There, of course, we've got the famous Funny Girls show, which I think is not going to last too much longer. I think it's earmarked for ending the run of this show here. So I'm not sure what this theatre will be used for then at that stage. It might be turned into something else, or a venue, or who knows, might be changing into something completely different. We'll wait and see what happens with that. Okay, so we're on Dickinson Road here, and I don't think it's too far down here. We've got Sam's Chippy there. Don't know if that one's any good. Anybody tried Sam's Chippy?
Shout out.
Shout out. I have never tried that one. Got a few old style shops here. Look at that, News and Booze, the off license there. We've got. Is it? Is that good for food in there? The Duke. We've got the Duke on the corner. You can just see down there. You can just see the promenade, the seafront there, and a few lights on with the illuminations. Yeah, I think it's a little bit further than this. And it's just coming into view. Can you see there? You can see the sign just beyond these boarded up buildings here on this side. And then we've got, what's happened here? Look at this. If you need the toilet, I wouldn't go there, honestly. I think it's needs a bit of work, that one. So here's the Bailey Hotel. So this building has been restored relatively recently. Right, let's have a look. Okay, just checked into the Bailey. It's an interesting check-in experience. Right, we're headed straight back out because we're going to go for food now, but we will be bringing you a full hotel review of the Bailey. And I will say, on first impressions, seems very good value for money, but we'll reserve judgment. We'll come back, we'll do a full review, and we'll tell you how we got on. But first, food. Okay, here we are at the WOK INN, and we're going to give this place a little try. Heard good things about this Pan-Asian street food. Liking the tables outside. It's a bit too cold to sit there at the moment.
Hi, so yeah, voiceover Andrew here, making a return appearance. Okay, I did forget to have the microphone on properly. Well, it was on my coat, and I took my coat off when I got in there, and I left it on my jacket, so didn't pick up any of the dialogue in this section. So there's me thinking about green tea. Yeah, Chinese tea. I like Chinese green tea. Lovely that. Yeah, enjoying that. Tasted a bit like bubblegum actually, to be honest, which I really liked. Yeah, I've had it before, but it was nice. That one was particularly nice. I'm saying, do you like it? Yeah, you got to try it. It's good. This. Never had it like this one before. Yeah. So we ordered quite a few things. We ordered some chips, some regular chips with like a dip, which came first. Those were like like normal chips really, but the sauce was good. The sauce is very nice. That teapot actually, that Chinese teapot, weighed an absolute ton. I think it was cast iron or something like that. Yeah, we ordered a few things. So we ordered those. We ordered everything to share. It doesn't count as much if you share, does it? We ordered chicken chow mein, which is going to come, I think, in a minute. I'm going to show you. That's just me munching on a few chips while I'm waiting for the chicken chow mein to arrive. So yeah, we ordered chicken chow mein. We ordered bang bang chicken, which is in a special sauce. There's more close-ups of chips. What else did we order? I'll probably see it again in a minute. We ordered some there's the chicken chow mein. Yeah, there's the chicken chow mein. Very, very nice that. What are those? Gyoza. They're vegetarian, so vegetable gyoza with a little dip. That was also very nice. Now the gyoza, as we do them at home, they're kind of crispy because we fry them up in a pan, so they end up being like a crispy. So it tasted like sort of English style, I would say, rather than like a Chinese style. You know, in China, you get them just like everything steamed, isn't it? So they put those in a little steamer, and they're steaming as me trying to fit a square peg in a round hole, but still managed it, being hungry. And is it any good? Yeah, you give us a nod. Yeah, not too bad. Like, he's thinking about it, he's looking at it, he's chomping on it. Yeah, not too bad. Now he's going to describe it. Anyway, yeah, so as I'm saying, yeah, they're a bit different to the Chinese ones. But yeah, we also had the bang bang chicken. Now that's in a little bowl. You can see at the back there, and that was the nicest one, the bang bang chicken. Really like that one. Sorry about this voiceover. Yeah, it's not going to last too long, and then we'll be back outside, and like normal service will be resumed. That's me just tucking in for a bit more chicken chow mein. There, found a little bit of chicken, trying that. Absolutely lovely. Yeah, that's good. Now, my friend's mum, Simon's mum, used to make chicken chow mein when I was a kid. And that was the first time I'd ever tasted it, and it reminds me, every time I have chicken chow mein, it reminds me of my childhood.
So there it was, the WOK INN. Yeah, the WOK INN. Right, I don't know, just noticed that my microphone was on my jacket in there when I was filming. So if all that footage you couldn't hear anything and I had to dub it, sorry about that. But if it sounded okay, I didn't have to do anything, just forget I mentioned it. We'll never know. I'll cut this bit out. Right, gonna find a little shoppy of some sort and maybe get a few bits and bobs and water, yes. Things like that.
Oh, hello.
Oh, it's all kicking off in Blackpool. Police are out. If we look over that side, actually, you can see the tower. Look at that, lit up in blue tonight, the tower. Fantastic. We could go up this way. Just getting you the misty view. I think it's more the window than anything. Ah, there we go. Steamed up, misty window of Blackpool in the morning. Now we stayed last night at this hotel, the Bailey, which is quite a central area. It's just kind of opposite from Funny Girls on that street there, and it seemed to be very good value, this place to stay, this hotel. So I'm going to just show you around, and then tell me if you think this is worth it, or if you stayed here, or if you think it's worth it, or if you know anywhere better, let me know in the comments. Right, I'll give you an overview of the room. So from here, you can see it's quite big, isn't it? It's quite big. Got a nice new door. This place recently refurbished, I do believe. Got nice new doors on there as you come in. Got a huge double bed. I think this is 2 beds. Yeah, 2 pushed together. Now the bed for me, this is nice. I like this headboard. Nice, huge wooden surrounds, comfy back headboard there, matching cushions. So all pretty good. Quality wise, you know, not kind of new sheets, so okay, but you know, not like new or crisp, sort of a little bit worn. The lamps at the side, that lamp doesn't come on, probably the bulb's gone. This one comes on fine. It's a little bit, it's got a bit of a cracking issue in there. I've just put all the lights on so we can see the room. That's the ceiling light there. I've got these downlighters here too. Now over this side, when you come in, nice big mirror there. You've got the little wardrobe station here, the wardrobe area with a few hangers on there, and enough space in there to, if you wanted to hang clothes, you could do that, no worries. Side tables. Now the only sink we've got, there's no sink in the bathroom, which I'll show you in a minute. Just got this little sink here in the room. Works fine. It's a bit small, but of course you've not got a lot of space, passing space here, so they've done what they can there really. A couple of chairs, sort of comfortable chairs on this side, and a table. Tissues. I'm not sure what's going on with these. I think there's a bit kind of like stuff back in. I don't know what's going on there. I need to sort that out. Just get that sorted out. Now on this side, they did say when we came in, they said so it's got some quite good security on here. You have to buzz the door, and then they'll come and get you. We came up and said, don't think there's a heater, no heat on in here. So let us know if you're too cold and we'll bring a heater. But there was actually one down here. There's like one of those little oil dragon heaters down there. We never used it. It's warm enough at the moment. It's a few degrees, maybe 10-12 degrees in Blackpool at the moment, so it's not freezing. What else? We've got on this side, we've got teas, coffee station on here. That wasn't dirty. I've had a cup of tea this morning, so I've used the kettle. The kettle was clean, nice and clean. So I've used that. I had a cup of tea, which is fine. We've got teas and coffees in here, very very basic ones. We've got Maxwell House there. It's this kind of tea, so you know, like your hotel teas. Milk, I don't really take milk, but they've put tons of semi-skimmed milk on there if people need it. So tons, and some people like a lot, don't they? Now this unit, it's just seen better days, hasn't it? Look, it's got a lot of marks on there. We've got drawers in here, hairdryer, all right, hairdryer in there. And what else? Probably nothing in these. I don't mind the style of that though. I quite like the style. It's a bit 60s, isn't it? Like the shape of that. I quite like that. It's just a little bit worn out. Same as these side tables. Just general wear and tear. Not too bad, all in all. These lamps actually do need probably replacing, those ones. This one worked fine. These worked okay. There's no damage on that, that's fine. General state of the room. I think the general state of the room is not too bad. I was actually quite surprised from the price that we paid. Now, we paid for, let me just look it up. Just go on to booking.com, not sponsored. A little look it up. The Bailey Hotel, Blackpool. Right, so booked this Friday in November, sort of late November, and the price of this was £56.70 per night. So absolute bargain, really, absolute bargain. You would think. It would have been a bargain if I'd have slept, but that bed is just, it's so hard. I don't know. I mean, the mattress itself, it looks all right, doesn't it? It has got, so we've got like a mattress topper on here. We've got a cover for a mattress, and look, it doesn't look, it's not dead, is it? I mean, it's okay. But it's so hard. It's probably like an orthopedic mattress or something. It's so hard. I like a soft mattress for a good sleep. So I was waking up all night, really. Didn't really have a good night's sleep, pretty poor. So for me, was it worth the money? Not really. I'd probably rather pay a little bit more and try and get something like more comfortable. The room itself is okay. It's just a bed, and it's a preference. Some people probably like a harder bed. I get that. So yeah, just a preference. We've got actually we've put a couple of bins in here. So we've got a bin down there next to the drink station. We've got one in the bathroom, which I'll show you in a minute. We've left a couple of hair and body washers on there. That's fine. Right, let's do a TV test and check that out. See how quickly that comes on. Now we have used TV in here because, yeah, there you go, no problem, it comes on quickly. We have get off flipping BBC. Right, we've, yeah, because it has YouTube on this TV, can you believe? It's a smart TV. Now we've been in a few places, like we've been to Belgium, been to Bruges, we stayed in York. We couldn't get a TV with YouTube on it. We've come to Blackpool, it's flipping smart TV, so that's a plus in my opinion. The other thing to note is it's the wrong controller. So they've just put any controller in the room. There's no YouTube button on here, and you can't. I searched everywhere on this to try and find a way to move the TV onto YouTube. You couldn't. The only way you could do it is to put TV off and on, and then as soon as it comes on, you can select it. So that's a way around it. So yeah, you can do that. Artwork, let's check. Funky artwork. Look at that. The trees, the many trees that Blackpool sadly doesn't have. Right, we're going to show you. Towel-wise, they've left us 2 towels. They're kind of between hand towels and bath towels. They're not big, they're not small, and there's just one each. You could improve on that a little bit if you wanted to. Right, I'll show you the smallest room in the house, get some light on the subject. Now this really is the smallest room in the house. Toilet there, another bin, and then we've got shower on this side, which is definitely not a noodle. Now that's it. They've got like a light, like a square, like light ceiling here, which is good. Very bright in there. I've had a shower this morning in the purposes of research only, of course, to try and check out whether it was good quality. Now there's plenty of hot water, not plenty of pressure. The pressure is very, very weak. I don't know if that's a Blackpool thing specifically, or this area, or you could probably get it better than it was. It was a bit of a trickle, really. Not speaking of trickles, we've got the sad thing about this room is because the building itself is nice and old. We've got up here, if I can show you, it's like damp, and also this morning it's developed a drip from the ceiling, and it's dripping right down here, and making kind of a wet patch down there. So that's one I am gonna tell them about that, because that's, you know, that needs sorting straight away. So yeah, I will mention that one. But is it worth it for 50 quid or so? I think if you could sleep, if you could sleep anywhere, you don't mind a harder bed. It's got everything you need, really. It's got everything you need. Central location. You're only a couple of minutes from a promenade. All in all, not too bad. Yeah, I wouldn't be too critical of it for the price. Just my own preference on the bed, really. I think that's probably the only thing. Right now, Mrs. Emerson, she's already gone down, going to a special cafe where she's going to order breakfast for us. So I'm going to catch her. I'm going to get myself together now, get my jacket, catch her up, and then we're going to have breakfast, and we'll pick you up when we get back down there. Onto the streets of Blackpool, early morning.
Where's your mic?
Right, we made it to this place is called Compass, right? Compass. And Mrs. Emerson's been kind enough to jump ahead of me. We've got a coffee in already, and she's already ordered breakfast. And she's paid for it. How about that? Am I living the life of luxury or what? And it was in total
$22.50.
$22.50. That's for two people. So that's £11.25 each.
Yeah.
Not that we're going to split the bill. Just saying, if someone wanted to come on for one, you know what I'm talking about, right? But first coffee. So on the weak side, I'll say. First coffee of the day, though, so I can't complain at that. Right, there's a special. We've come here for a special reason. That the breakfast arrives in a interesting arrangement. So I'll show you that arrangement, the way that they do their breakfast over full English. We'll see if it is when it arrives. So hopefully it won't take too long because I'm already starving as usual. Are you? Right, I'm just frying up my own breakfast. Look at that. Oh, and it's arrived. The breakfast actually comes in this incredible cast iron frying pan, and it now we've not just come for the gimmick, but look at the breakfast itself. It actually looks extremely good quality. And you tell me what you just said.
I saw the butcher come deliver the sausage.
The butcher came. The butcher arrived, so we know it's not like frozen sausages. Got the real deal here. I like tomatoes only when they're in a puree like this.
They asked me.
Did they?
Yeah.
They asked you preference?
Yes.
They said you want like...
He said, you want tin or fresh?
And you said...
Tin.
Oh, hello. Right, okay. So we've got 2 hash browns. Those hash browns look very nice. I don't like them when they're overdone. They look a bit more frozen when they're over crispy to me. These look nice. We've got, it's a fried bread under there. It's a fried bread and toast. 2 poached eggs and mushrooms under there. Now, if this tastes as good as it looks, I bet let me forget to mention the bacon. 1, 2, 3 rashers of bacon. If this tastes as good as it looks, it's going to be extremely good value, right? So let's check out an egg. Okay. All right. Well, we'll see. Let's have it with a bit of sausage. Sausage and a bit of egg. That looks nice. That's nice, very nice. The only thing we're struggling for is a bit of plate space. Apart from that, well done. Right, that, a few beanos onto the bacon. It's very good, that. Bacon's very plain, it's not smoky bacon. Most people probably like that. A bit of hash brown. I can get to my mushrooms. Don't hear that every day, do you? And a bit of tomato. Oh, no, it's collapsed. I'm chasing it around the pan is a problem. Very good.
That's what's in the
Right. Let me get a bit more into it. I'll come back and tell you how it's going. What have you got, Mrs. Emerson?
breakfast stacker.
Breakfast stacker. And what does that include? Sausage, bacon, hash brown and egg on our butty, looks like. That can't be wrong, can it?
No.
Right, that place was called...
Compass.
The Compass. As you saw, couldn't finish that, it was too much. These days, a full English, it's a lot these days, isn't it? Fit that in. Right, anyway, it was very tasty. The food was good, bacon was good, sausages were good. Everything was good, really, no complaints. The weakest bit... He did. Oh, here we go. So, not, well, is it from a butcher or is it just a catering company? I don't know. Local butcher. Well, we believe them, don't we? It was tasty enough, let's put it that way. The coffee was the weakest bit. The coffee was not so strong really. It tastes like an instant coffee. But for that price, no, it was a bit more for mine, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Mine was what, £12.50? £12.75. It's going up as we speak. Right. We're gonna. Right. I think we've done hotel. We've done dinner. We've done hotel. We've done breakfast. We're gonna have a little look around the delights of Blackpool before it starts to rain, because at the moment it's looking nice. Blue skies. Might even get down and see if the tide's in. Right, let's have a little wander down here, shall we? Right. There we have it, the review from Mrs. Emerson. It's knockoff Powerman. Welcome to Blackpool. Right, we're just going to have a little walk down this way and get to the seafront. You can see the is that the chapel in front of us? The wedding chapel there. I wonder if there's any lucky couples getting married today in Blackpool. Could be. It's actually a nice day for it because you've got the sun out, you've got blue sky. Oh, just a minute. Look at that. Wow, a tower in all its glory.
That's
Pretty cool, isn't it? It would be a good day, and also it's going to rain later. So you get rain on your wedding day. Apparently that's very lucky. So right, we're just going to have a little walk down and see if the tide is in or out. We have no idea. It's a guessing game at the moment, isn't it?
Yeah.
Right, they have got the tide out a little bit this morning. We've got a few early birds down on the sand looking for treasures. Looking for many, many treasures. And then we've got a bit of an angry sky over that side. Over coming in, it's going to come in from Liverpool end, isn't it, that? And it's going to soak us eventually.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're just right next to the wedding chapel here, and then you can see the pier here on this side. Now we know that our piers, don't we? This is North Pier, right? No, wait. Is this North or Central? This has got to be North Pier, I think, this one. Because there are 3 piers in total. We're right across from the Roberts Oyster Rooms, which is famous. Famous, been going a long time, that. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is the North Pier. I don't think there's another one further than this. Be surprised. Prepare to be surprised. No, I'm pretty sure this is the North one. You can see the other ones here, there. That must be Central. Beginning to doubt myself now. No, I'm pretty sure. And then we've got the Metropole Hotel behind there, behind the cenotaph. And yeah, I wonder if the pier, I think, oh, it is open because we've got a few, you can just see one person on there walking on the pier early morning. A few late year holiday makers, the end of November. They're probably going for the winter Christmas, the winter market, which is down there. It's more of a fairground, really. We're not going to see that at the moment in this video or today because we're just here this morning and then we're going to head off. So we're just here to enjoy some of the delights and the fresh air of Blackpool. Oh, there's a toilet coming in here, look. That's breaking news. New toilets for Blackpool. Shall we have a little walk onto the pier? Alright, donuts there, look. Donuts are already open. Yes, look, North Pier. We got it right in the end. Blackpool North Pier. Beautiful. Just watch out for some of these floorboards, are a bit slippy at the moment. There we go, look at that, the pier and the tower. Blackpool Tower, gazing out across the sands. Beautiful, what a lovely morning. And you can see it's had a fair bit of rain in the night. A bit of a shimmer on the old boards. So take a look on the other side, looking north. I can see a lot of the windmills out there today, but I can't see any of the Lake District or Barrow It's a little bit too hazy for that, but we've got a nice view there of the sands out towards the north end of Blackpool. Right, we're going to see how much they're charging us this time. Don't show the car reg. GDPR in action. Amount due. Robbing daylight blooming robbery. Right, how do we pay?
No.
Daylight robbery in action. That's for 16 hours though, right? 16 hours. That's like what, £1 an hour?
No, up to 18 hours.
Up to 18 hours? Alright, okay. See if we can get out then.
Doors closed.
Bye bye Blackpool. I'll enjoy you again another day. Oh, it's one way. We're only going one way, aren't we? We'll drive down to the seafront and yeah, we'll see what we can see. Oh, hello. Film it. Judging goths. Dropping things in Blackpool. Oh, hello. Look at that, we've got new Starbies on this side, right opposite North Pier. It's well, it's new to us, isn't it? It's not been there very long. We haven't actually tried that one yet. Probably the same coffee as all the other ones, isn't it, really? But yeah, that one's been there, what, only a couple of months, I would say, a few months, maybe even 6 months.
Yeah.
Probably a year, we just never noticed it. But we've been here, when were we last in Blackpool? It must have been, what, a few months ago. It wasn't very long ago, was it? And we did the Wendy's review, didn't we? And we also did the Illuminations.
Yes.
If you've not seen that video, go back, check out our Illuminations video. Quite funny, that one, in my humble opinion. We had a good laugh on that, the Illuminations. Good. All good fun.
That's the winter.
The Winter Wonderland, or whatever it's called, but it's just basically little kiddies rides, which is, there's not many kind of Christmas stalls on those. There's one or two at the back there, maybe food.
Yeah,
Crumble, see crumble. Toasted marshmallows, but yeah, one for the kids, yeah. So we won't make that one at the moment, but Christmas is happening in Blackpool. Coming up to Coral Island, famous Coral Island on the left.
Yeah.
There. And more amusements. We'll try not to run anybody over, everyone's dying to cross here. And then we've got the Golden Mile, look at that, Golden Mile on the left there. Fantastic. I love the Golden Mile. So, like, it's got that 60s, that famous 60s arches and the architecture. I'm glad they haven't torn that one down yet. Sea Life Centre, we've been in there a few years ago.
Yeah.
That's always a good one, Sea Life Centre. And then
Go to Wax Museum.
here it is, Madame Tussauds. Yeah, we need to try that one. We're getting there next. We have not seen that one yet. Yeah. Tower Gifts there, half boarded up at the moment, but out of season, of course. And we've got the final one, the Fun Palace, big amusements place. Hey, we've got to catch this tram up. Can't got to beat this tram. Oh, we're gonna hit a red light. Mark Kelly's there. That's the new Mark Kelly's. The south side one.
Always popular.
Always popular. Mark Kelly's.
Yeah, now they caught him.
They caught it up. on your right hand side, that's the end one, before we come to the Velvet Coaster. That's always a popular spot.
No.
Velvet Coaster. I've seen a lot of our YouTube friends going into there for a little something to eat. And then we've got the Pleasure Beach. That's the old building. Look at the old White Tower restaurant. That's the old Art Deco Pleasure Beach building there at the front where you used to go in. And now we've got a ticket office over this side now where you're going over here. Oh yeah, look, it's quite popular today, isn't it? Quite a few people on their way for some pleasure in the old Pleasure Beach. We've got there's a huge hotel, isn't there, that looks out, some of the windows look out on the back onto this, the big one, which is this ride here. It's just coming up on the left hand side. Should maybe check out this hotel sometime to see. It's supposed to be quite good. I think, isn't it this one, the grey building here?
Yeah,
I think it's this hotel here. Yeah, with the slate. Quite like that slate effect. It's quite good, yeah, it's quite nice that. And that looks out onto the back, onto the roller coaster. If you get a good room, you can see it whizzing past your window at night. Well, not at night, but in the evening, you know what I mean. Right, we're coming out up to the end of the Illuminations in a minute. I know, sorry there's no lights on, but it's early. And we're coming up to the mirror ball sculpture on the right hand side. That's become a landmark, hasn't it? This is a bit of a sort of a no man's land of Blackpool in the old days. This has become a bit of a landmark now, something to walk to if you're walking along the south coast. It's quite nice, I don't mind that, I quite like it. The scale of it's pretty good. Got some new flats there. We've gone up in the last couple of years. Coastal Point. And then the last few lights, and then right at the end you can see that building there is the tram depot, the new tram depot. The old one used to be in the centre of town where the museum is now, but this is the new tram. I've seen it's new, it's probably been there 20 years, but new in the scheme of, you know, the whole history of Blackpool trams. So yeah. Got one tram there just coming out, that'll be the end of the line. Fleetwood Ferry, that one. So that's going the whole distance to Fleetwood Ferry. As far north as you can get. And we're just going to carry on our way out and up to through Lytham. Okay, got the rain is really coming down now in Starby's. Oh, that's I don't mind. I could develop a taste for that. That's not too bad. Not overly sweet, which I thought it would be. And yours is the iced chocolate latte.
Chocolate mousse.
Chocolate. Oh yeah. Oh, that's horrible. Sorry. Are you offended? No, this is where it's at. Could it replace my Americano? Don't know yet. Watch this space. Just got to try something different at Christmas.